So we're just going to do a couple of quick problems on metric conversions just to get people used to what's going on. And a lot of you who are overseas already use metric conversions, but thanks for watching anyway. I got him. Okay, so here we are. A cat weighs 13 kilograms. And you know that kilos, milli equals 1,000. So centa is 100, like a centipede has 100 feet. Decagrams, deciliters is 10, and gram is your basic measurement. So when we're here, you see this penny close to a gram. So if you take a penny and put it in your hand, that's really what a gram is. It's pretty small. Okay, but here's 1 gram per 100 centigrams. So what does it weigh in grams? You can take this centa off and just convert. And if you were doing centigrams, and you can just remember kilo is 1,000. So it asks you how many kilograms, and it's 13 times 1,000. And 13 times 1,000 would be 13,000. Okay, so on to the next slide. A tree measures 5 meters. How many centimeters is this? Well, 1 meter is your basic unit. So you're going to take 1 meter and you're going to multiply it by what you see in the center. And remember, we said centimeters. So you do 100 times 5. Very simply, 005. So if you just get that you're going 5 times 100, sorry, I'm pointing to the wrong place. 5 times 100, if you just think about it, you're at 100, and you just go like this, drop down and get 5. So you see this 5 here? Just go 5 and think in terms of hundreds, because centa means 100. There are 100 cents in $1, and that's what you have. All right, there's a metric conversion chart that we converted. They're over the internet. Some are free if you need your own. If not, you can look at this one. This is question number 2. This question was on both the GRE and the SAT. And guess what? It was written like this on the GRE. And you would think that because it was on the SAT would be harder, but it wasn't. So anyway, what we want to do next is, if 10 millimeters equals 1 centimeter, how many square centimeters does 1 square millimeter equal? So they're going backwards. Your milliliters are way over here. And liters are smaller. Remember, we do liters with water. Kilometers or kilometers, as people say, is what people run. These are translated into miles. So you have to keep up that the kilometer is actually higher, because a milliliter is a bottle. It's what they put water in liters. Okay, and you see here you are right here, liter. This is 10 to the first power, which equals 0, because they have to have something here. Your decameter is here, this is here, and try to keep on what these are and your conversions. A lot of you who are in other countries, especially South America, you're good because you have hectacres, and this is your conversion unit. Okay, so let's do this, and let's move on. You can think for yourself and start here and just say, well, they're telling you it's 10 milliliters, so you had 3 zeros here plus an extra one here because you had to do 10. This is a conversion. All of these are based on 1 as the base unit. Okay, so if you were given 3 zeros here, you had to have another one here for the 10. Okay, so here we go, and all over the world, everything starts out with bases of 10, like these are, and they start out base 1. So now you start here, and you have 1,000. And here's 0.0, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and this would be 10,000s to make up for this number here. Now you can easily go ahead and say if this 10,000, 1/10,000 is over here, then all I need to do is start multiplying, because you have 1 centimeter, which is 1/100. And you can see the conversion because you had a 0.0, and all you have to do is take 1 out for the 10. And then these are equal. But the problem is you have decimals showing where they move, because if you looked at it like this, you would go to circle C, 1. That's wrong. So make sure your mind understands what's going on. We're in practice problem number 4, and clearly it states your parents drove 450 meters. How many millimeters is this? You have kilometers here, milli here, both equal 1,000, 450, and add 3 zeros. And if you want to double check yourself, 450 times 1,000, it's right here. So if you can just think in terms of what kilometers are, kilos are 1,000, and millimeters are 1,000. This is pretty straightforward, simple stuff. Okay, you have 8 liters of water. You have millimeters here. You have 8 times 1,000. You take the 8 and you just add 1, 2, 3 zeros. And you have 8,000 milliliters. And milliliters is written ML, or sometimes people in science will go ML, but you'll get to that as you get a little bit older. So you have 8,000 milliliters. You can do the math. This comes out to 8,000. Simple problems. If you have time, go ahead and like us. And if you have questions, we're right here, jakefittslearning@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.